guys, so I'm going to commentate on one of my games here. It's a realistic battle that ended up going pretty well for me. You can see here I'm about to take off, climb some altitude. I got Agenda Suicide and Sprat, squad mates with me. And we're going to see what this La7 can get. La7 is a great all-around player. It's fast, it can turn well. You just got to kind of baby it a little bit, make sure you're not going too fast, or you'll rip your wings. Make sure you're not bringing too many shots, because those 340 cannon rounds may go quick with the shags. So we're just kind of climbing off to the side here. The map is Korea. Fighting some Americans. We're going to see what happens. Now I find that this plane is great. Keep it at speed. Once you lose your speed, you're not going to do so well. So kind of try and keep it going at least 400 kilometers per hour at all times. The problem with that is if you exceed that 700 limit and you try and turn whatsoever, you're going to rip the wing off real quick. So you got to kind of keep it going fast, but not too fast. It's a delicate balance you got to manage. But if you can manage that, you're a pretty tough target to hit, because it's very fast, very maneuverable. It's just a great all-around fighter. One of the things about this plane is you got to kind of figure out what you can turn with and what you can't. And if you can't turn with it, you just got to use your speed to your advantage. If you can turn with it, then by all means just tear it apart. And here we just turned into the battle, and I'm going to kind of cut here and get a little bit closer to the action so we can see what happens. Now we ended up circling around in the center of the map for a while. I don't know what the enemy team was doing. It's almost like they didn't want to come fight. I guess they were all side climbing. And I'm just kind of surveying the surroundings. We're not seeing anyone. When my squad mate Sprat over there calls out that he sees someone. I'm going to kind of loop around and check it out here. Just turning horizontally. I don't really mind losing a little bit of speed. This thing accelerates quick enough. Now I'm flying towards them and I'm not seeing anyone at all. I'm not sure where they are. Probably should be surveying my surroundings a little bit more than I am, but we're chatting and a little distracted. Then a El Cuco pops up and I see a Hellcat up top as well. And that's bad news, because that Hellcat has a massive energy advantage on me. There's a P-51 higher than me as well. So I want no part of those three. I'm just going to keep it moving fast here while surveying the surroundings and keeping a watchful eye on those three planes, so that if anyone that attacks me, I can try and turn into their dive and foil their angle of attack. I'm just going to kind of keep going here. You got to maintain situational awareness at all times. That's what gets you killed more often than not. Realistic battles is you have somebody you don't know is coming, comes and rips off a wing. That's that. So now I see Profluxant in here. He's kind of flying past me, so I think I'm going to take a path on him. I'm not sure what this guy was doing, whether he was AFK climbing, or if he just thought he could outspeed me in the P-47, but as it turns out, he can't. I'm just going to take a couple pot shots here, and luckily, a couple connect, and he goes down. P-47 is a tough plane, but if you hit it right at the base of the wing, or the wing tips, they come right off, no problem. So now Sprat has actually just called out a PJ over here, and decided it's time to go bomber hunting. And right when I think I'm going to have an easy kill, I see there's a P-51. Now a P-51, I know that it locks up the high speed, so I attempt to head on here, seeing as he's going pretty fast, and I'm hoping that he's not going to be able to get his guns on me. I'm going to be able to get guns on him, so I just kind of snap off a couple of shots here, and luckily he doesn't connect those 4 deadly Hispanos. So I'm going to kind of wheel around here because I know I can outturn this P51, and Shvax make short work of his side profile, leaving the PBJ undefended. A nice juicy bomber for me to sink my teeth into. So I turn to get behind him, trying to stay out of range of his tail gunners there, because they will fuck you up. And I'm just kind of cruising on under him, trying to get some shots off where I can. He's diving out. I want to get shots off, but I don't want to take any flak from his tail gunners here. See here, I actually take some damage because I stayed a little bit too long, so I gotta pull out. Try to get underneath him. And come up and get a nice side profile shot of his plane, which he smartly turns into screws in my aim. Here again, I'm going very slow in front of his gunner, so I can drop back down, reset, try again. Again, I just can't seem to get guns on him. He's a pretty crappy pilot. But by now we got some friendlies coming over. They're gonna help out. Snapping off shots here. I'm unable to really get any major damage. 51 rounds left here. The target finally presents itself. Put a couple rounds into one of his engines. For the last, run out of ammo. Don't get the kill. Anyway, this was just a game that I thought showcased the La7 strengths pretty well, because it is very fast. It allowed me to just fly straight past those 3 fighters that were higher than me. It's a good turner. Out-turn the P51. Do that all day. And it also showcased some of his weaknesses. His lack of ammo, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you want to see more commentary videos like this, and happy flying. We'll see you in the skies. Burnt candy.